just feels like what my default state is right now. And I just want to be honest about that. Yeah, so without further ado, let's just get into it. The first thing that I'm going to say is, this is Heated Rivalry by Rachel Reed. And I've probably read this like 5 times since I first read it, which was like in the week before the show premiered. I had read Heated Rivalry and The Long Game, and this is definitely like this has been something that's been like really keeping me going. One, having the episodes to look forward to every week, and now that it's over, like I really don't know what I'm doing with my time anymore. Although with Harry's new album coming soon, I think I'll be occupied. But and also like all the Hudson Williams and Connor stories stuff, like content that have been coming, and they're getting everything that they deserve. Honestly, like oh man, I'm such a huge fan of them. I've been watching all the interviews, more specifically Hudson Williams. There's something about him that is just like, he's so magnetic. I mean, Connor's story is the sun, but yeah, Hudson Williams, there's something about it, like he's just very, he's also like, he's such like a film student geek, and I just love him. And I mean, Connor's story is like, he's just the sun, but yeah, and I love like their content together, like it's so fun to watch. But yeah, anyways, I love this, and like the story is really, it's so near and dear to me, especially like when you include The Long Game. And I think that you should, honestly, I think that they're quite the package deal. But while I think that Heated Rivalry could be read as a standalone, I think if you're gonna read The Long Game, you should read the whole series. Like, yeah, honestly, that's a hot take. God, a hot take. But I think that you should read the whole series anyway. But Heated Rivalry, I wanted to pull this one specifically because the show is like really, it's bringing me so much joy, and it really yeah, I don't know, I felt like I've honestly been feeling really inspired. I've been writing, and yeah, just in general, like everything this show has done. And I mean, honestly, like I'm not even gonna get into the whole like what is this, because if you haven't heard of it, I think that's wild. But it is a hockey romance. It's a queer hockey romance, and queer love and queer joy is so important. And I'm just in love. I'm in love with the story and the series, and yeah, definitely one of my top books of 2025. So, big fan. I read the whole series. I read the whole series last year, like within the week of the premiere. I read Heated Rivalry and The Long Game, leading up to the premiere, and then between the premiere and then the week after, I read the rest of the series. Like I read it in order. I read some of them on audiobooks, I won't lie. The first 3 audiobooks, I didn't love the narrator, but the last 3 audiobooks, I got like a bundle back of them, and they were really good. I read Heated Rivalry and The Long Game and Game Changers and Role Model is a romance, there is a happily ever after. There's a second book in the series called You Could Be So Lucky, and that's a baseball player. Okay, let me start over. I'll tell you what this is about. It is two journalists. One of them, Andy, and one of them, Nick. And Andy is said to inherit the newspaper, like publishing house, whatever. Let's see if it says it, like, specifically. Newspaper tycoon father wants to take over the family business. Yes, and Andy's engagement gets broken off, and he goes and lives with Nick. And they're best friends, by the way. They've been best friends for years, or like a couple years or something like that. And yeah, it's the late 1950s, so obviously, queer folk are not exactly popularly accepted, and it's a dangerous time for them. But there's so much yearning, there's so much tension. I think it's just a beautiful story all around. There's so many moments that I just like hold in my heart, and I think about this book probably every day. And I'm gonna reread, and I think I'm gonna annotate this soon. So I'm very excited for that. But yeah, so really, really recommend this. If you haven't read it, I know it's a couple years old, but I hadn't even heard of it until last year. Let's see. 2023. So, yeah, so it's just a really beautiful story. So, there's that. Next. This is kind of a silly one. But this is a jelly cat. This is a jelly cat that my best friend got me for Christmas. It's a dachshund. I love dachshunds. And, yeah, I love them. And, this meant so much to me, when I received it, because I cannot currently have a dog. I'm not in a place right now to take care of another being, even though I won't lie, like, that is one of the appeals, but it's not enough. Like, I have a hard enough time taking care of myself. Like, I cannot be responsible for another living thing. And I mean, she wouldn't have gotten me a dachshund if that was the case, but it's just like, oh man, I love them so much, and they bring me so much joy, and for her to have known that about me, and to just hold on to that knowledge was really sweet. And so yes, and it is a jelly cat. It is Otto Sausage Dog. I really like the name Otto, honestly. Like, I haven't even considered changing the name. I think Otto is so cute. And so I'm not even considering changing the name. Like, I think that's perfect. I think it's perfect. And look at the little face. But yeah, so sometimes I just kind of like just kind of sit with it. Like we're gonna be okay. And he's really soft. But yeah, he's really soft. So a lot of joy. Yeah. So yes. Also, I know that my tree is still up. I know this is a blanket. And you can't really tell, but it's in a star shape. And my other best friend, not the one who got me the dog, made this for me. She made this for me. And it was very sweet. And they're just an awesome person. And they're so talented. And I think this is beautiful. And it goes so well with my room. Which I've been taking a lot of care into setting up my room. And the aesthetics, as one does. And yeah, and it was just really, it's so sweet, and like sometimes it's just like feeling understood and feeling like people know you and feeling like you exist. And sometimes it's really hard, but sometimes it's really lovely. And I think it's most lovely when it's like the people that I love the most that are with me in those times. So, yeah, but I sleep with this, because I just love it, and, I think it's so sweet, and it's really soft. It's really soft. And it's warm. It's been really cold. It's been cold. It's the winter in New England, so, although it's been quite fluctuating. It's been fluctuating a bit. Yes. So, a nice blanket. Always warms the heart. Next thing. The next thing is Vaseline. A lot of sensory issues. And, one thing that was really, really, really driving me crazy was how dry everything was. Yeah, the last month or so, more so like, December was really driving me nuts because, my job, I work with cardboard all day, so, my hands were really dry. I was really uncomfortable. I got like a sinus infection because one thing, I am allergic to dust, and it got so dry, and I was having so many allergy issues that I got a sinus infection. But there's more to that, but that's the gist without the gory details. But I've never really used Vaseline, before. It's not like some, like, magic, like, oh my god, I just discovered this thing. It's just that I have never really used it before. Because, I never like the idea of sticking my finger in here. But I use a Q-tip. Sorry. Sorry about that. I use a Q-tip, and this is the Rosy Lips in Vitamin E. And my mom got this for me. She just bought a couple, but, I didn't realize, like, how amazing Vaseline was. because instantly something was fixed. One of the many overwhelming aspects of my life had been fixed. And, so, thank you to Vaseline, thank you to my mom. So, yes. So, there's that. And I use I put a Q-tip. I can only use it at home because I dip a Q-tip in there and I don't want it like dirty. Yeah, you get it. Now the next thing is a couple scents. The first one is relatively new. New to me. New in general. I think this just came out like a couple weeks ago. But this is the Sweet Tooth Lemon Pie by Sabrina Carpenter. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like that sound. It's kind of sharp. But this is the Sweet Tooth. Lemon pie. And I like a couple of those Sabrina Carpenter perfumes. I like the blue one, and I like the light pink one. Don't really like the cherry, and I haven't smelled the caramel one. But I smelled this. And I loved it. I really wanted the cutesy little like chocolate bar looking one, but they didn't have any left, and that's okay because I had this. And I went in with the mission to buy it, and I left successful. But this is only a 10 milliliter, and I don't know if I loved or hated that. But it's so hard to describe the smell. Like, it has that lemon, but it almost smells like a popcorn. But it has like that lemon scent, but you mostly get like, it's like an ice cream. It's like a lemon, like vanilla ice cream. I do smell the graham cracker. I think that's what's making it smell like popcorn to me. But it smells like lemon and vanilla ice cream. I don't know. It's delicious. And I've honestly never really smelled anything like it. I don't have any scents like it. I don't have a lot of, yeah. But, yeah, it was so delicious. So, and something scent is really like, if I feel like I smell good, then I am good, you know. But yeah, so this, I recommend it. I think that it's not for everyone though, I will say that. So, you know, give it a sniff before you buy it perhaps, but I think it's pretty good. Now the next thing, it's not all of these, it's only one, but this is the box, this is the pleasing, this is like the Discovery set. This is the like pleasing Discovery set, and I do like a lot of these. I think a lot of them smell a lot more similar than I thought that they would. And I'm spraying one that isn't the one that I'm gonna tell you about. This one is called Closeness, and it does smell good, but it reminds me. It reminds me of a shoe store. It smells like a shoe store, not in a bad way, just in a way. But the one that I want to tell you about, I'm almost out of it. does smell like an orange. It smells like an orange, and I have like another way to describe it. It's like very, it's like a, if you like Harry, if you like Harry, think if cinema was orange flavored. I don't know what's okay to say on YouTube, honestly, but it's beautiful, and I love the way that it lays on my skin, and I think it's gonna be really awesome come the summertime, but I really enjoyed it for the winter as well. I don't always like a really heavy scent. I think it can be really overstimulating, especially like when I'm all layered up because it's the winter, so I like a little airy scent. And the two scents that I would say are perfect for that are Father Figure. Oh, there's three. I now have a citrus holy trinity. Father Figure by Fleur, Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, and Happy Accident by Pleasing. And it lasts forever, honestly. Like I'll like wash my clothes and I'll still kind of smell it, which I don't know if I should be concerned about my washing machine, but like no, it smells like my laundry detergent, but it smells like this as well. And I spray a little. I try not to spray too much of this, but I'm also like I'm really crazy about perfume, and I go insane. I go insane. So but it's like such an easy way to like make myself happy, like as I'm walking out the door. You know, it's such an easy way to be excited for the day ahead. It's such an easy way to be like confident and like, yeah, so I don't know, I just love it. And yeah, I just love it. So those are some scents. The next thing is another like sensory related. Sorry, it smells like real laundry detergent. This is an Old Navy sweater. Now let me see if I can get you the specific name. I don't think I can. It's the Old Navy So Soft mock neck, I think. These are my favorite sweaters. I've never been able to, I have like three, and like they're like three different colors. But I've never been able to wear sweaters really before these. I got them last year, like 2024. And once again, it's such an easy way to feel confident as I'm leaving the house. When so often I feel like the second I leave the house is when I kind of start to fall apart a little bit. And especially in regards to what I'm wearing, like whether it's the way that they feel, the way that I feel that I look, it just feels like every aspect of being in my own skin sometimes is really challenging. And finding clothes that work for me, and finding clothes that I feel are comfortable and like durable for the day ahead, I guess. Not like a literally durable, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it is. Like, it's lasted me a while. I wear these all the time. I won't lie, they're pilling. They are pilling. Because I wear them so much, so I wash them a lot. Love the smell of my laundry detergent. I use the Arm & like the Arm & Hammer, like Oxy, like, I don't know, it's like I don't know, but it's the dark blue cap, but it smells so good. I love it. But like as you can see, it just has like this cable detailing. And I love a mock neck. like it still feels like yarn, but it's like a soft yarn. It's not like, it's not fleecy. It's not fleecy, but it's not woolly. And it's like if sweatpants were a sweater. And I love it. I love it so much. I do love the gray one, but I have a dark green one that I wore today, so it's in the wash. I have a dark green one. That's probably my favorite one. But I do love the gray one, and then I have one that doesn't have the cable knit design, but it's like a beige, some like I don't know how to describe it, but it's cute. And I feel so like cozy in it, and yeah, it's just, yeah, I get kind of emotional about them because, like I said, like it's so hard for me. It's so hard for me to find things that work, and to find them, it's a big deal. It's a big deal, and that's why I have a few of them. And yeah, so there's that. Now the next couple things that I'm going to discuss are some visual media. I'm gonna try not to discuss for like an excessive amount of time, but I don't just mean like movies, TV shows. I mean like some YouTubers, some channels that I've been really enjoying. I got back into Dan and Phil. I love them when I was in gosh, I don't know. It's been a while. It's been a while. And it's been a while. And then they like had their hard launch with yeah, so where they revealed that they were in their 16-year-long relationship. And cool. But I had watched that video and I was like, why did I still, why did I still watching them? Like, one, they're so funny, like, and, yeah, end of story. So I've been really enjoying their podcast, just cause, like, they're a similar brand to the kind of weird sometimes that I am, like, in my own mind, I'm like, these are the thoughts that I keep to myself, and you're saying them out loud, and I really enjoy that, but so I've been watching them. I think I only got like 1 month of their Patreon, and, I went through all the videos already, so, so, there's that, and then I've been watching Smosh, which I just, in my last video, which I don't think, I'm probably gonna chop up a lot of it, honestly, because, like, I talked for so long about absolutely nothing, but I've been watching a lot of Smosh, and that's not nostalgic for me. Like, I was never a Smosh. I wasn't really into Smosh when I was a kid, but, and honestly, like, that wasn't, the old Smosh is definitely not my thing. Like, I'm just gonna be honest, like, like, I can put it on in the background, or I can put it on to distract me from something else happening, like Smosh Kid. Like, I love watching, specifically like Yahtzee Moose Master. I like watching the Resident Evils, but that's mostly just because I love Spencer, Agnew, and Angela and Amanda Leaves. I don't know. The only ones that I really know the first and last name for are Spencer Agnew and Shane Dobb. So, anyways, but yeah, but Spencer Agnew, I'm gonna be honest about that. So those are two non-ASMR bits that I've been getting into, or that I've just been watching a lot of Smosh games, more specifically Smosh games like Dan and Phil. I'm getting back into them, but I'm getting back into them in a very casual sense. We'll say I just watched their recent video where like they're reacting to Heated Rivalry, and the whole time I was like, guys, shut up, my show is on. It was almost like it was almost like I wanted to hear what they had to say about it, but not if they were going to be showing the clips and cutting the clips up and talking over the clips. Oh my god. I lay down too many rules. But yeah, so there's that. We talk about some ASMR artists that I've been watching recently. And they're not different than the ASMR artists I'm always watching. But Grace V ASMR, of course. Number one inspiration. Number one in general. I love her videos. She's so comforting. She's so sweet. Such a relaxing person, and she's so bright. And she's so sweet, and she's so comforting. She's like a big sister, and I love it, and I love her. And such a big fan. Then the other person is Shunya ASMR Shunya. She's Russian. She's awesome. And she does this thing on her task cam where she like touches the mic and I melt. It's the best. And then I've been watching a lot of like, this is not anyone in particular, but I have been watching a lot of like hair playing videos, like where it's like somebody else is playing with somebody else's hair and it's like a real person. I've been watching a lot of those like on like YouTube shorts. I actually really like YouTube shorts. I don't know about this. I've talked about this multiple times it's been